was a little different rotation tonight and got you with the second unit, Otto Porter or Clay a little bit. How did you think that was? Was it a little different for you?
I mean, they also my teammates. I don't know how to play with anybody on the court. I mean, and was different. It's basketball, so nothing really was different.
You had to guard Jokic a few times there, more than a few times. What was that like?
I mean, with the rotation we always get, with the players we got, especially being one of the biggest player on the court, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go out there and guard the biggest guy on the other team. So it was a little tough. He gonna get whatever he wants to, but you just gotta make it a little harder for
him. You've seen a lot of game time over the last month. What would you say is the biggest thing that you've learnt over the last couple of months now that you've had more minutes?
I mean, it's just coming out there, playing as hard as we can from the beginning to the end. And I feel like the game we just lost today, I feel like we did it. It was just a bad luck. But I feel like it's just a good preparation for us and good learning to know where we need to work on it and just come out strong and play and win games.
What did you think of the foul calls against you? I mean, some of them maybe possibly because you're a rookie, but what did you think of the foul calls?
I mean, I had a couple fouls, but not all of them was really like foul or should call against anybody because it's basketball. At the end of the day, we still gonna play physical. We still gonna grab somebody. So there are some fouls that they don't really need to be calling, but they did it, and yeah.
Don't know. We've talked to you since you've been named a replacement on the Rising Stars Challenge. You've had your teammates campaigning for you. Well, what is the feeling to know you're going to be playing in those games, whatever that is?
I mean, it's a blessing. Most people don't get it. I mean, I wasn't in there at first. I got selected, so I'm happy to be in there. I'm gonna go out there and just represent the team, represent myself and my family, just compete and just have fun.
One of my colleagues wanted to ask, you seem more comfortable lately. What's been the key to sort of finding a comfort level, especially off the court here in the NBA and sort of your new lifestyle, your new life?
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody get comfortable. As long as you're playing, as long as you're in a rotation and working, getting better every day and knowing the plays and knowing where you need to be, you'll become more comfortable. And I feel like that's pretty much what I've been doing. And I just been knowing where I need to be and when to do something on the court. So that's pretty much it.
Earlier today, Steve talked about kind of the potential of you and James Wiseman playing together eventually. What have you seen from him? What do you think about your fit together? And did you guys know each other at all before on like the recruiting trail or anything like that?
I mean, I played against James Wiseman in high school. I think AAU. He was a junior as a freshman. Played against him at AAU. And I think that's the first time I met him. And that's where we became cool from there. Then before his pre-draft workouts, he was in Miami and I was out there. So we was working out together sometimes. And we ended up getting drafted here. And I feel like as soon as he get back, he just needed to get more comfortable. And it's going to help us too. And our connection is still going to be there because that's just the team. That's just who we are. We find to get connected in any ways.
What can you do? Loon was upset with himself. I mean, what can you do when you see a teammate that is blaming himself?
I mean, you just got to go out there and encourage him. Just make sure, even if he's doing something wrong or not, make sure you're just out there encouraging him. Because he's doing a lot of things for the team. He's helping a lot. It's just people don't see it. But he's one of the biggest guys on the team who helped the team a lot. So just pretty much encourage him and help him just find his own path, his own pace.
Obviously, you've been called up to the Rising Star game. What does it mean to you to be able to represent yourself, like you were saying before, and also your country and obviously the continent of Africa at that stage?
I mean, it's really big, especially from everybody back home. A lot of people, from what I know, a lot of people back home, not just home, Africa, especially whenever we're playing, a lot of people don't go to sleep. They're always trying to stay up and watch the game. Even if I got Steph on the team, but most of it, they want to watch Jonathan. So it's like, it's one of the biggest feelings. It's one of the good feelings, having a continent cheering for you. And so on top of that, being a rising star, that helped too. So it's like everybody really happy, especially me making a rising star and representing my teammates, the team, and my family, and everybody back home. So, you know, it feels good.